Shalom and good day all, this is Tehillim29, back again for Rainbow Press and Comics, and today I am going to review the United States of Murder Inc. Volume 1, Truth by Brian Michael Bendis and Michael Avon Oeming. Before I start, I'd like to cover the cover for It's Racing, and yes, it does cover what happens within the story. So for that, a 9 out of 10. Having a look at the internal art, as you look upon the internal art right here, this carries over in each and every issue. And as you can see, Brian Michael Bendis does what I actually enjoy seeing in stories here, so he can actually do it. So now to address the story. In the story, we get a cast of characters to which we come to easily identify. Jagger Rose, Boniface, Valentine. They're some of the main characters within this story. And they're pretty much there from first issue to last issue. Things that also stand out with this story, it reminds me a little bit of The Godfather and a minuscule bit of Jew Gangster by Joe Kubert, and I'll make sure that you get to see that through the video, and they're worth checking out. It follows Valentine and Boniface, and of course you learn about the Don Boniface. There's also some things that you see in relation to flashbacks, and the flashbacks do point out the flashbacks do show a point of time of when it happens, which is really good. It may not have comic references, but it helps itself along the way by sharing like some information what happened in the last issue, but not enough to just understand what's happening. And the sequel to this is the United States versus Murder Inc. Now, I'm not going to give away any big spoilers, but some of the things that you see within the story is places like Las Vegas, Brooklyn, New York, Washington, D.C. I enjoy that you see those places turn up within the story. Some need to be that little bit more clearer within the trade. But I also want to point out, at the end of the trade, you do get to see some of the variant covers, including some of the variant covers by Brian Michael Bendis himself, and they're not too bad. I really like them. And that's why it would be nice to also see him do a little bit more art cover-wise within, not just Jinx World, but I'd like to see him try his hand maybe within DC Comics, just to put up a few covers so the people can get an idea as to how he likes to apply his art. I might not be enjoying a lot of Brian Michael Bendis DC content right now, but you know what? This is something of Brian Michael Bendis that I really have come to enjoy, and this is a part of his Jinx World run. Like I said, it's a little bit like Jew Gangster, it's a little bit like The Godfather, but there's some other smaller elements in between, to which you'll come to learn about within the story. Until then, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and let's keep it colourful.